All right, good morning, guys. Sorry I'm not here today, but I did have to take Abby to the dentist down in the valley. So please make sure that you're behaving for your substitute and doing the right thing. In front of you, you should have the packet for our project. If not, please go ahead and pause the video now so that students can have the packet to follow along while we're discussing the requirements of this project. Okay, now that you have your packet in front of you, as you can see on the top, this is due on next Monday, which is February 12th. It says you're responsible for creating part of an ancient civilization that you learned about in social studies this year. You will go into the computer lab and choose 6 important buildings from the place and time period that you chose. Then you will use these buildings to create your ancient city. You will have 4 class periods to create your model, but you do need to complete the rest of the work at home. Please ask if you need help. Okay. So the first thing that you're going to do is here on your checklist, which is choose an ancient civilization that you would like to replicate. So right here, I want you to think about some of the things that you've studied in social studies this year. I know you've studied Greece, Rome, China, Mesopotamia, just to name a few. Egypt. Please make sure that you list right here one of the ancient civilizations that you kind of like the best or that you'd like to use for this project. Okay, then number 2, complete research on 6 buildings from your ancient civilization. Don't worry about the actual size, just the shapes and what that they looked like. Okay, and that's what you're going to do today. So if you turn to the first page where it says My Ancient Buildings. Okay, in a minute with the substitute, today you're going to go into the computer lab so that you can research 6 ancient buildings from the civilization of your choice. Okay, and then you're going to make sure to fill out this chart with the information from your buildings. Now, I did one as an example just to kind of show you what you should use, what information you should fill in here. So next to the building name, obviously if I was doing ancient China, the Great Wall of China might be a good thing to put in there. What was the function of the purpose of the building? For the Great Wall of China, obviously it was to keep invaders out of the city. Okay, what would be the shape? So you're going to look at a picture of your ancient building, and then you're going to write down what kind of a shape, what kind of a geometric shape are you going to use? Obviously, the Great Wall of China would be a rectangular prism. And then it's just 1 or 2 interesting facts about the building and kind of maybe why you chose it out of all of the possible buildings. The Great Wall of China took over 1,800 years to build. That was kind of interesting to me. So as you can see, there's enough blanks here for 6 other buildings from your civilization that you choose. So that's kind of your role for today, is to kind of research your ancient civilization, find 6 buildings, complete this grid, talking about the building name, the purpose of the building, the shape, and something interesting that you found. And then at the bottom, it says, I chose blank ancient civilization. This is where you're also going to write down the name of the ancient civilization that you're doing. Okay. Tomorrow you will see an example of your project when it's finished, kind of what it should look like. But for today, all you're worried about is going to the computer lab and researching this. Okay. Some warning about the computer lab. The substitute will be walking around and watching what you're doing. So please make sure that you're on the right websites and you're doing what you should be doing. If you choose not to, then know that it will be a misuse of technology referral, which is a day of in-school suspension. So please make sure that we don't have any issues with that. and I expect you to be super respectful and do the right thing. Um, Tomorrow I'll be back so that we can go over this, and if you have any questions, you can ask them then. Okay, I hope you have a good day, guys, and please make good choices.